close that leak. So no one has to do anything, it just closes. And then in the very tail end of this, you have reporting that can take advantage of this high confidence data that you now have to know how your process is doing and where you can make improvements. So that's the general lay of the land of how the process works. So again, it all starts with the technician driving down the road, and you can see the leakage levels that are being detected on the meter in their truck. They don't have to do anything. This happens automatically. And when a leak is detected, then you'll see the value increase on the instrument. So the time, frequency, level, and the location are logged in this hardware, and then periodically they will be synced up with the Law X server. So graphically, what does that look like? A truck's driving down the road, and they will have multiple detections of a leak depending on how close or how far away they are. So when it gets big, they know they're getting close. And again, this is all happening autonomously in the background. Eventually, all of these individual readings are quadrangulated into a single leak. So it takes all those individual readings and says, where is the leak that created all of those different readings? And this is added to the database in a work order assigned. Now, a big benefit of VIAVI's quadrangulation algorithm is we actually very accurately locate the leak directly where it is, not to the nearest location on a street. So we can tell you where it is, and if it's in a big field, then we can get you significantly closer than a competing system would, which puts you on the street, not out where the leak actually is. So at this point, you have a leak, you have a work order that has been assigned by the law server. So then the technician will pick up that work order, and they will drive, pick up meaning virtually on their mobile device or whatever, and they will drive to a location near where the leak is. So at this point, they'll get out of their truck, and this is another place where VIAVI really shines with our antenna set. We have highly directional wideband antennas. And if you look at the level on the meter, as you're panning this antenna across the perimeter or in front of a person, you can see when it is pointing directly at the leak, it peaks at its highest value, and then as you move away, the location drops. So with this, rather than what you have to do with a competitive system that may have a rubber duck or a loop antenna, with those, they're not very directional. You have to walk around and play the warmer, colder game. As you walk towards the leak, it gets stronger. As you walk away, it gets weaker. This, you can stand in one place, you can wave the antenna around, and you can point it exactly where the leak is. You know exactly where to go. So this is where we're far superior to our competitors in the directionality and the sensitivity of our antenna and meter combination. So at this point, they will pinpoint the leak source with the antenna, and then once they have peaked the meter, so they get it to its highest value, yep, this is exactly where the leak is, they'll push this button on their meter, and that will connect a prefixed snapshot, which will capture the leak level, the GPS location, the time. It'll capture everything about exactly what they saw before they fixed the leak. Again, just push one button to do this. Then they will go off and they will actually fix the leak. So